Well, unfortunately, the game's 9 innings, not 8. But I thought we played pretty solid. Made a couple of mistakes there, early, but we kept fighting back. And as most of you guys in Orange know, that's a pretty good team over there. And when we talked about it a little bit after the game, when you give a window like that at the end, they're going to take advantage of it. So, I thought we played a solid game, and I had some opportunities to do a little bit more, and unfortunately didn't bounce our way today. But proud of the guys. I mean, we battled against a really good team, and look forward to tomorrow.
All right, questions? Raise your hand. Let's go right here.
Logan, first time seeing you pitch, man, mixing in that fastball and that breaking ball early, looked like you kind of had them off balance quite a bit. What was really working for you?
Yeah, I mean, I felt really good. Pitching in an atmosphere like that is incredible. Once in a lifetime thing. And so, just going out on the mound felt really good early and even late. And so, in a game like that, it's good to have everything working. And so, felt really good. But they were swinging really good too.
Remind you to give your name and your affiliation. Let's go right here.
Yeah, Will Vandervoort, Clemson Tigers. Looking for you, just curious, like when you face Clemson and how difficult they are to get with 2 outs. Can you talk about how hard that is for pitchers?
Yeah, so I mean, they're a really good hit team. I mean, obviously they put up 10, 11 hits, something like that today. I mean, they hit the ball really well. They're obviously an offensive squad, and so facing them, they're tough outs. Every out is tough. You gotta have your stuff ready. You gotta be able to locate. And they did their thing today, but we're ready to come back and hopefully see them again Sunday.
More questions? Let's go right here. Front.
Alex Trevor, go to CUTigers.com. Did 2 home runs today. Just take us through those at-bats, what you saw from the pitchers.
I saw him pretty well today, I'd say. But I think it starts with our preparation before we even arrived this whole week. When we knew who the starter was, we knew what his stuff was going to look like. So whenever we do batting practice, we see some different type of spins, a curveball or slider, stuff like that. Some good ride on the fastball. So it started with the preparation, and then once you get in the box, you just got to let it do its work. So
Let's go back right here.
Hey, Coach David Hood with TigerNet.com, and in an era when the home run is king, and there were home runs hit today, both teams executing really well at small ball, laying down bunts. How big a part of that is your game, and what's it like to see both teams doing at such a high level?
Typically, we would say, all my years of doing this, we would have been a small ball team, except for this year. I like homers too. So at the end of the day, I think part of that execution on the small ball stuff is good. Double steal that we executed late, was perfect. Caleb and Alex was trailing him on that, put us in a position when we were down 2 runs. And that's a big part of it too. And that's on them. That's not a call from me. That's just a teach. And when they feel like they get it, they have the opportunity to take it. And the small ball is going to be important in every game. When it comes down to those 1 and 2 run games, just like what they executed on us a couple times. They got an extra base on us on a couple balls to the outfield that typically doesn't happen. That's what we like to try to do. And Coach Bakich goes the way we go way back, and know that his teams are going to play hard like that and execute that extra base and that hard 90 like we try to do. So again, I think it's 2 teams kind of going back and forth at that. But you're all right. This year was offensive in college baseball, and our guys were doing their part with the homer and double as well.
Any further questions? Right here again in front.
Just like to ask for the players, obviously it's going to be a really good team. You see tomorrow in either Tennessee or Charlotte, but being a Tennessee squad yourselves, how much would you like to see the Vols tomorrow?
We'd love to see them. Yeah. We saw them earlier this year on midweek. Going up against a team like that, the execution level's got to rise, and we're fighting for our season, and so playing a team like that in a situation, an environment like this would be incredible.
Any further questions? Thank you, gentlemen.